Hello, it's Queen Jazz bringing you the Braap today on Tinga Stewart. It's great to have Tinga live here in London, something I wouldn't have expected to happen. So Tinga, how come you've landed in London?
Well, what really happened is I supposed to have done a show for a charity occasion, but it didn't happen because of some faulty promoter. So I had to bring myself up because I was booked for some other shows. So I just came up to England anyhow.
Good, you had a backup plan.
Right, so I came here on the 19th of February.
And it's not your first visit either, is it, you're saying?
No, it's about the fourth time I've been in London.
So we're definitely doing something right.
Right, definitely.
Okay, so would you like to tell us a bit about your music, how long you've been in the business and why you became involved in it?
Well, I've been in the business, I would say 45 years to date, starting from 1969. I get into the business because I love singing, I love to sing and love to entertain. My first approach to the business was in going to school and singing in the choir from the school choir. That's my first introduction towards loving singing. So I started doing that in the choir at the St. Aloysius Boys School. So from then, a friend of mine, his name is Bonnie Brown, we went to the same school. He introduced me over to my first producer, Derek Harriott, which I recorded my first single. I would say 2 songs on that same session with a singer called Ernest Wilson. And we did a song called She's Gone and one called Old Song. Then I did one by myself called Hear the Train. That was in 1969.
So how did you feel actually making your first recording? Can you remember?
Yeah, it was fun because first time I heard my song on the radio, I started telling everybody to listen out and start saying, that's me singing it. I was excited.
Yes, must be great feeling. And so from the boys' school, when did you next start giving performances, live performances?
Well, that same year, 1969, I usually go to the school concerts and sing with a band called the Fabulous Five. I used to sing on concerts, school fetes and all that. In the term, they have bands playing for the school, so I will always do gigs from that point. Yeah.
And of course, that's a major difference between music back in the day and music now, is the fact that music was live. How did you personally adapt to having a lot more of the beats made and recordings from that point of view?
Well, those days, recording in the studio was, we have 4 or 5 or 6 musicians, in the studio, and before we try to a line, or we try to, tell him to, when the musician always hear the singer sings and get a pattern how to play the bass line. With the bass line was the most important part of the thing, to find a bass line. So maybe you find the bass line from the melody what I'm singing.
Yes.
From all songs that was recorded, they always find the bass line from the melody from a song. So that time it was very good because I like being recording songs live, then put on the voice after. That was really good.
From what you're saying as well, making music often is quite an individual thing these days. One person at home and creating their own beats. You don't have quite the same vibe, do you, when you've got a group of you in a studio working together?
Yeah, not the same vibe. Not the same vibe, because everybody try to come up with something of their own in the rhythm to make it, make the rhythm more, stronger, and a variety in the rhythm. More when you're doing a one-man thing, it can be good too, You know, one guy put on the drum and the next way they put the bass on. But that's computer now. Computer drum, you know, put on, you know. We have some good ones today. Even sounds like live drums.
Yes.
Computer drums sounds really live. But you know, it's not live, but you know, like a drummer called Sly Dunbar, he's very good.
Yes, I've heard of Sly.
Programming drums and all that. So if he puts a drums on, you may almost think it's somebody playing live.
It's just working your creativity in a different way, isn't it, basically? Working either with raw materials or working with the computers. So whatever suits you is what you go with.
Right.
But do you still get lots of opportunities to perform with live bands?
Yes, all the time. It's only England I come and I do PA shows, and you know, they don't. But my last 2 shows coming up, we're going to be with live bands. I'm going to be performing at the Platinum Suite over in North London.
Right.
On the 5th of April and the 6th of April, I will be performing at the Utanandi with the live band also. So those 2 shows I'm really looking forward to perform.
It's a great opportunity to hit your British audience, isn't it, as well?
Right. I like the British audience. They're very receptive.
That's great. And you've also been to the States, haven't you?
All over the world.
All over the world.
I've been to Japan, festivals. I've been all in the Caribbean, all over. In my 45 years in the business, I do over 400 singles so far, and over maybe 17, 18 albums. Yeah.
Massive output.
Right.
Yes, and so when it comes down to songs, what sort of songs have you covered that you've enjoyed doing the covers for?
Yes, I just covered the John Old song the other day, Never, Never, Never.
Right.
I've got the rhythm for the producer, Bonnie Lee, and I did a cover of it, and you know, it's very appreciated and well received. Yeah,
That's
I'd
right,
like to run away from you, but if you never found me. Yeah, I did that one. And you know, they're different from John Holt, but it's the same track. I did a couple great covers. I did an album for Willie Lindo, which was titled Unforgettable, and I did over all the American classics.
That sounds a great project.
Yeah, and VP was the company that distributed it, and it's up to this day. It's still going good. The album was done in 2000. The year 2000, August 2000 it was released, and up to date, 14 years, and it's still going good. It sounds more fresh. And the album is called Unforgettable.
Yes, it sounds it definitely. I've heard bits, obviously, about the reggae industry in the UK, and I know you're quite keen to talk about the reggae industry over in Jamaica. Would you like to talk about some of the differences you find and how it's growing in the 2 countries?
Yeah, in Jamaica, I think they big up dancehall music a bit too much.
Right.
I think that's my input on it. You know, they don't respect the veteran artists that much. Even in stage shows, when doing shows, they put, and they just use a vintage artist, the same one over and over and over again. The set, there's a certain set, like 3 or 4. They just keep on using those, like there are not many more to use.
So they're not expanding the music in Jamaica
they just
to keep
it
abreast
one way.
Of the current
and the Piola thing is out of hand. You know, if a new artist come on the scene, very talented, but his producers is kind of poor. He can't pay the station to play his music. That artist fade away, and that talent is gone.
Yes, I've met a few artists.
But there are artists now, you have no talent, and his producer has money, so that's the one that get the big up. And those influences that he's coming with, that influence in Jamaica, nowhere good. Bad influence on the public. Rubbish. And that's what they're promoting. Rubbish, as I would say. You know?
So the Jamaicans are not really valuing the good reggae music that's there within the community.
No. And there's some young disc jockey DJs in the radio station, I would say more than 70% of them play dancehall, and they just indulge in. They didn't research the thing to see where their father was playing when their father were young. Check his records and check what he was playing and see the foundation where the music is coming from, and give respect to the veteran artists more. Because you have some veterans are singing some good songs nowadays, like myself.
Yes.
Who's still recording, doing stuff, but yet neglected and not listening to even, not put that listening ear to check what, So somebody might think I'm not even singing, I'm not even doing anything. Them don't research, so I don't bother to rush the stage. I just put my videos out and just put them on YouTube. I don't even bother give my videos out, no songs to the radio station. I can't be bothered.
That's very sad, isn't it? Because that means that the majority of people don't get to hear it.
Well, people hear it, because I say, YouTube and Facebook is it's very popular, so people. But I don't even bother to him to give the Jamaican art. I don't even bother go all out to give these jockeys no song to play. I have numerous videos on YouTube, numerous songs, numerous videos. I make a video for almost all my songs. I don't think I give one TV station one of my videos. I don't remember. Maybe I give them one of the videos, maybe one time CVM, but I don't go all out and bust my brain and try to get things to give no TV station. Can't about it.
Well, it's not taking you anywhere, is it?
And that's sad. No, that's sad.
So, moving on, which artists have you done collaborations with that you're really pleased with?
Well, I've done collaborations with the great Ninja Man, and we have come up with a couple of hits over the years. Songs like Cover Me,
okay,
Take Time to Know Her, Save the Last Dance. And out of those three songs, there's a producer called Pick Out. He was a great producer, and he's still a great producer, and he's somewhere in England here. I haven't seen him yet, but he was one of the pioneers out there in the 80s. And I've recorded with Tiger, Capleton, Tony Rebel, Bundy General, Johnny P, Ricky General. Oh gosh, I named them. I can go on and on and on.
Lots of big names in there.
Yes, I've recorded with so much different DJs. I think I'm the only artist that I've done so many collaborations and combinations.
Okay, well that's brilliant. So what's next on the agenda?
Well, as I say, I always have new songs. I have one called Friday Night. It's an original song that's out there right now. A next song called Things Going For You, that's 2. And I have a next song called Mr. Gunman, that's 3. And another one called I Apologize, an old classic of a Billy Eckstine song. If I told a lie, if I made you cry when I said goodbye, I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart, dear. I apologize. It's a classic from the early 18th century.
And that's very classically sung as well.
And I did one over, so one of my classics over there. Yeah.
I'm just going to take you back to one of your titles, Mr. Gunman. What's the sort of story behind that title? That's a
song that what's going on in our country in Jamaica. So I say, Mr. Gunman, are you a human?
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Gunman, you try to kill off the nation? Are you programmed to kill? Or you kill just for the thrill? You take a man's life and show no regards. Leave his children and his wife to suffer a yard. But time will catch up on you. Things you do will come back at you.
I'm glad I asked you that, because it's a really kind of challenging way of putting the gun issues.
Right.
As opposed to the usual ones that are sort of no more guns, no more war kind of.
I'm just trying to beat. So maybe if a gunman is going to do something one night and he hears the song on the radio, he would maybe change his mind, because the lyrical content is telling him You know, what's your occupation? You know, change your occupation. You know, so maybe it could be a difference. It could do something good, some good in the society.
Yeah, because Indeka's just done a song, same kind of theme, to tell the youths, you know, not to pick up the guns.
Right.
But he's doing it running from the law. That's his angle, which is kind of similar, but different, you know. And I think it's always good when people can come up with new ways of tackling what's the standard subject and putting the message that actually I'm talking about this, but I'm talking about it from the negative side because I want you to think from the positive side.
Right.
So, yeah, good one. I'm going to check that one out.
Yeah,
I encourage all the people to check that one out.
Yes, Mr. It's on YouTube also. The video is there right now. Great.
Okay.
I have a video for that one, Mr. Gunman. And I sing a song called, from the album Naling, a song called Nowadays Youths. With all the guys who were wearing their pants below their waists, all the way down. It was disgusting to me, so I had to write this song. Them nowadays youths, yeah, look how them a wear them pants, yeah. Them a nowadays youths, yeah, them not saying nothing about Rasta. Change your dirty ways. There's no time for you to gaze. Stop wear your pants below your waist. You know, I'm just talking about, you know, that kind of dressing.
Yeah.
It's not right.
But what do you think? If you were young, do you think you would be tempted to dress that way if you kept up with the trends throughout your life?
No, that one is overboard. When I was young, I used to wear the tight pants. The tight pants is also, you know, with no back pockets. I used to wear that, but with the pants way down, showing their underwear, that one is gone past the nude, you know.
Yeah, too much.
Too much. That's why, you know, it's disgusting to me. That's why I have to pen this song. Nowadays youths.
Yeah.
It's also on YouTube too. You can check. Fans can check it out.
Yeah, it's another one that sounds very interesting. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else that you wanted to add to the interview that we've not mentioned?
Well, yes, I mentioned the fact that the music in Jamaica, you know, it's not documented. The reggae.
Okay.
They don't have no museum, no reggae museum, nobody to years to come, 100 years to come. All the records are bought out by the Japanese. They buy all the records.
Yeah. Okay, so they own all the originals.
So they put all those records in a museum in Japan. While we in Jamaica, years to come we have nothing to show. You know, they should document different artists, you know, all the artists and their catalog of 45s and albums, so people can see the next 100 years to come. It's a museum in Kingston, Jamaica, reggae music of Jamaica. Yes, I mean, museum.
Yes, yeah.
All stars, and you know, people could come from all over the world, and you know, they don't have nothing like that, and that's sad.
Because I know there's something dedicated to Bob Marley, very definitely out there.
Yeah, they must have singled out one man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Singing out one man over the years, one man. I know Bob Marley don't sing reggae. The what talented artists is there. You know what I mean? So many. Bob Marley is great, yes, we know. But I mean, come on. It's not Bob Marley alone is around.
That's the point that I'm making, the fact that he's been singled out.
He's been singled out, yeah.
At the exclusion of everybody else. So, because they're all the Studio One artists that are not getting a mention, aren't they?
Of course, there are a lot of great artists that get no mention. So it's you know, just mentioning one man for over 30 years now. His past over 30 years. You know, we know he's great, but there are a lot of other great entertainers and great artists in Jamaica. Need the exposure, and he's a living person. You know what I mean? So they need to check that out and do better.
So, any ideas on how to get something rolling in the museum line?
Well, I don't know. You have so much people talk a lot in Jamaica. They talk a lot and they not doing anything. So maybe I have to take up the mantle, you know. Maybe I would have to take it up and start, you know, be some spokesman for it.
Start your own Facebook page and
right.
get it started.
yeah, you know, say something. Of course.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Tinga. It's very interesting to find out more about you and about your music.
Yes.
And wish you good luck with everything that you've put out at the moment.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a wonderful interview. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Thank you.